We were waiting to go into the zoo. And it was right before we put our masks on. We were just kind of hanging out in the parking lot, and my mom was chasing her around in circles, helicopter Bubby. And I just caught this moment between the two of them, and it was super special. I always start thinking about the holidays and what to get people like months in advance. And we just spent 3 weeks in Pennsylvania visiting my family, drove up there 25 hours during the pandemic. And during that time, my mom and Lola spent so much time together because my husband and I worked usually the entire time we were there. So they hung out all day. And when I was thinking about what to get her for the holidays, I wanted something to have Lola involved. I thought there was no better gift than something so sentimental. So Lola calls my mom Bubby. Bubby is usually a term that Jewish grandmothers go by. It's something that my mother had chosen years and years and years ago. She always knew she wanted to be a Bubby. She had Bubbies and grew up around Bubbies, and she had such a attachment to that name that it was important to her that her grandchildren called her Bubby as well. Lola is just becoming a toddler, so she just turned 19 months, and she is hilarious and particular. She's also really stubborn, which I think she'll give us a run for our money as she gets older. She's also very loving and snuggly, and it's really adorable how much time she would just like to hug. Can we hug? Soft was one of her first words. So she pets our dogs and says soft. And it's really adorable to see her grow up to have that stubborn personality, but also have this kind of like mushy side. I think that will do her really well in life. Um, we are living in really interesting times, and lots of people have chosen maybe to not have children or delay that part of their lives. But I really look at the new generation as the generation who takes this mess and makes it better. And when I look at Lola and all her stubbornness but her warmth, and I think about her future, and I think about her using all of that energy to make the world a better place, like that's my ultimate goal for her, is that she finds something that she's passionate about, that also does good for others. My mom takes crap from nobody. My mom is really tough and strong and smart. She is a powerful person and has a very powerful energy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. But it would be really awesome if Lola was a lot like that, because I'm a people pleaser pushover. And it would be really great if Lola always had that really assertive energy where she's still kind and warm, but she doesn't let people push her around. And I think if she inherited some of that from my mom, that would be really awesome. So my mom and I were really like best friends when I was growing up. My dad worked evenings and nights, so when I came home from school every day, it was really just us. My brother is much older than I am, so it was really just the two of us. And I really loved how involved my mom was in hanging out with me and playing with me. We did tons of arts and crafts, and I really loved that. I loved that she was up for anything, and I would really love to have that similar relationship with Lola, where we pick something crazy we want to do on a Saturday and we do that together, and that we can have a relationship where we share similar interests, and we get into trouble. What would I want Lola to always remember about her Bubby is just how much she loves her and is so proud of her and excited to be around her. I mean, I think for a lot of people, they struggle like bonding with little kids, especially when they're not like, totally like verbal yet. And they like have their own language. My mom will sit on the floor and play with her for hours. I mean, she has got more patience for her than I think I do. And I think that if Lola can remember that, or we can remember that for her, I think it would be incredibly meaningful. I know that it's very meaningful for me, but especially because, again, I know that people kind of struggle creating those bonds when they're not like, a moving, talking person yet. But my mom has always managed to make that a priority and make Lola a priority. And I hope that she always remembers that. Please, so you're killing me. And, well, you're just killing me this morning.
And I don't know why I'm crying. It's not my puppy.
I'm glad I have all these meetings this afternoon.
You're welcome. Who is that freckle hand, you know?
Yeah, no, I think we need to talk about Freckle Hand.
Okay, Ariel, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye, lady.